Welcome everyone. Well, it is Wednesday, October 27th, 2021. And my name is Dr. Elena Michaels, and I would like to welcome you to my channel. And I'm going to do a tarot reading and guided meditation, an angel card reading, tarot and angel card reading, and then a guided meditation. And it's totally off the cuff. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. And I don't know what the meditation is going to be, but the cards are going to show the way. So thank you so much for being here. And I would be so grateful if you would click below and subscribe to my channel. I'd be really grateful. Thank you so much. It's great to have you here, and we're going to get started with the tarot cards first, okay? So I'm going to pull from this deck right here. Actually, the cards will show up that are supposed to show up. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just the hands holding the cards, the hands holding the deck, and the appropriate cards will fall out of the deck. And you'll see. They are usually extremely right on, and I know this because I get notes from you telling me that they're extremely right on. So, okay. Oh, this is the instruction card, so I don't need that. Okay, here we go. Shuffling the cards. And, oh, jeez. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I should, it's a big stack of them. I'm not going to exactly look at all of them. So sometimes when the cards fall out, I have to look at what they are. But if there's a big stack of them falling, I'm not going to look at all of them and lay them all out, because we don't have time for that. We've got to get going. We got a guided meditation we have to do. So, by the way, when I do these cards, we are divinely protected by healing white light. And so no negativity, no harm can come to us. No negative interferences can enter into this sphere, regardless of when you watch or listen. Okay, so we're divinely protected. All right, I'm going to cut them once and check the card is on top. And here we go. And it is this. Okay, we've seen this before, but not in a while. This is a Pentacle card. Okay. It's a Six of Pentacles, and I'll tell you all about it in a few minutes. The Six of Pentacles, first of all, 6 is the number of 3 and 3. And 3 and 3 is kind of like the divine triangle, I guess you can call it. And 6 is also the number of the lovers. And the Pentacles are the suit of the tarot that have to do with the earth trip, manifestation, finances, the actual concrete physical stuff that we see, okay? The other suits are swords, cups, and wands. Wands is breath and creative. Swords are words and fire. Cups are water and emotions, okay? So here we have earth and finances, okay? All right, now I'm gonna put the deck aside for a moment, put on my glasses so I can look at this card and tell you a little more about it. We have someone here who is holding scales, okay? See the scales he's got right here, okay? And he is handing coins. These are all coins. Handing coins to these people who are looking up like, wow, thank you very much for helping us. He's a very rooted guy. He's very grounded. He's wearing red. See that? Red is the color of the root chakra. And this person is wearing orange, which is solar plexus. This person is wearing blue, which is your throat chakra. The scales are balanced, though. This is a very balanced dude. Remember I told you that 6 is the 3 and 3, which is a balanced number? And he's a very balanced guy, and he's a very giving guy, okay? See that? So this card is about being balanced And this card is about sharing. Sharing the wealth, sharing your smile, sharing your knowledge, sharing generosity, helping those who need help because you have plenty. And they're kind of wrapped in shawls, and he's got nice clothes on. So giving things away is being of service to humanity, and giving things away is very rewarding. You know, I was thinking today, because I'm wondering about keeping my office or not. I haven't been in my office and seen any clients or patients in my office in like 20 months. So, but I pay the rent. So I'm kind of thinking of letting my office go, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. But the idea of being able to help others and give of others. When I moved from my office on Walnut Street, I've been practicing in Santa Clarita for a long time, since 1991. So when I moved from my office on Walnut Street, I moved to, I was on Chestnut, then I moved to Walnut and Lyons, and then I moved to Smythe Drive, then I moved to Constellation. But when I moved out of my very large office on the corner of Walnut and Lyons in that gray Victorian house that you see when you drive by, it's got the white picket fence, I had a lot of beautiful furniture, and I actually just gave it all away because it wouldn't fit in my new location. And it was very rewarding to just give it to people and have them benefit from it. So, you know, giving when you can, giving where you can. Doesn't have to be large amounts. I mean, he's giving a few coins. Doesn't have to be large amounts, but it's all about giving and helping others. And as we move into this time of the year, that's really important. This is the time of year of giving and helping and volunteering and offering. So it's just something to keep in mind. Something to keep in mind. I'm going to pull another card from this deck because so many of them fell out. So I'm just going to choose one more. I'm not going to choose it. I'm going to shuffle the cards. It's going to come. It will show up. The right card will show up. Okay, so I'm going to cut one time and take the card on the top. Oh boy, we've had this one before too. Okay, here we go. Dark night of the soul time. This is a person, this is a swords card. This is a 9. Okay, 9s are always like being alone, okay? And this person is sitting up in bed and there are 9 swords on the wall, okay? Now, swords have to do with words and they have to do with fire, okay? So this person could be having their head in their hands because they've used words that they shouldn't have used and they feel badly about that. It could be that they're waking up from a bad dream, okay? But here's the deal. Their eyes are closed. Their eyes are covered. This person's eyes are covered. If they only opened their eyes, they would see on the cover the sign of the magician, which is all these roses. See all those roses? All those roses. The rose is the sign of the magician, and so are lilies. But all these roses here, if this person would only open their eyes and stop covering their eyes and refusing to see, they would see that they are a magician and that they can create whatever they want. They don't have to be burdened by things of the past. They don't have to be burdened by the things, you know, kind of like of the past on the wall, of bad deeds they've done, things they're ashamed of. They can create anew. When the sun comes up every day, folks, it's a chance to create anew. Start over from scratch. Doesn't matter what happened yesterday. You can create anew in a new day when the sun comes up using your consciousness. And if you notice, the pillow is yellow, the color of the sun. Okay, so the sun comes up, take your hands away from your eyes, see clearly what's going on, realize you're a magician. Don't be bound by your past. You know, things on the wall are often photographs, and photographs are often of the past. So here we have the past on the wall, words said, words exchanged that maybe not have been in your highest version of yourself. Just open your eyes. Remember you're a magician. You can start anew when the sun comes up, okay? All right, now let's see what else we have here, okay? I'm gonna go to a different deck now, and my nose is starting to run, the usual. Runny nose, watery eyes, sneezing, coughing, clearing my throat, yawning. You'll see it all, and you're probably doing it too. These are all signs that you're going into a deeper level of being and getting ready to go into your guided meditation, which is moving into parasympathetic mode. Parasympathetic mode is the opposite of sympathetic dominant. Sympathetic dominant is pedal to the metal, gotta go here, do this, always, you know, working. It's kind of like busy, busy, busy. And parasympathetic is the opposite. Parasympathetic is quiet, internal, and by the way, this is a 9. This is about going internal. 9 is the number of the hermit in the major arcana. The hermit goes into himself, learns and studies, and then shines the light into the world for others to follow. So this is, see how dark it is here? Dark night of the soul. It's interesting because we're moving into winter right now, which is definitely dark. As a matter of fact, I was thinking that I was going to pull out my full spectrum light and put it on where I work, where I do my sessions with people. Okay, these are the indigo cards. By the way, parasympathetic is the only place your body can actually heal, rejuvenate, regenerate. So it's really important to go into parasympathetic activity on a regular basis, and most people don't do it. So even if you go for a walk, 5 minutes this way and 5 minutes that way. Excuse me. Here's the yawning part I told you about. So even if you go 5 minutes that way, you turn around and come back 5 minutes, you've got 10 minutes of parasympathetic activity if you're not on the phone, talking to friends, or walking with somebody. No podcast, no listening to music. Just be present and breathe and look at the trees and the leaves and hear the sounds. Look at the flowers and the bushes. Slow down. That's parasympathetic activity. That will put you in balance. Sometimes when I've had a long day of sessions, this happened yesterday. It was 6 o'clock and I just said, that's it. I'm getting up, I'm walking. Went outside, walked. It was beautiful. I think yesterday, no, 2 days ago was the day it rained, actually. So, all right, here we go, indigos. Let's see what the Indigo Angels have to say. And the Indigo Angels, indigos are anyone who is sensitive, caring, and wanting to be of service to humanity. Indigos have incarnated to be of service to humanity, okay? And to remember they are magicians and they can create reality. And they are givers. They're very sensitive. They don't like conflict. They're very intuitive. If you're watching this, you're probably one. Okay, we don't like a lot of bombardment or negative energy. We're very aware of the energies around us. Okay, and this Indigo Angel that's coming to us tonight is this one. Wow, we get this one often. This is trust, okay? Trust yourself. I'm going to read something about it. I line them up so that I can look at them when I'm doing the guided meditation, because they let me know where to go. All right, let's read about trust. Excuse me. You're probably yawning too. Okay, this card asks you to trust that there's a purpose to life. Keep faith that the chaos you see around you has an underlying meaning and divine design. When times are hard, indigos can feel the world has been orchestrated to work against them and that nothing is fair. The truth is that your viewpoint has not yet expanded enough to put your problems into perspective. As you age, you will see that what seems overwhelming and unbearable now is only a minor hitch. Trust that there's so much more out there, including magical experiences. Remember, you are a magician, as I said. You will see how balanced the world has the potential to be. Take this card as a reminder to persevere, stay strong, and believe in yourself, because the world needs you now more than you may know. Each of us has a purpose here. We didn't come here by accident. We have a purpose here, and everyone is valuable. Everyone has something to contribute to others, to the world. Don't ever doubt your value. Don't ever doubt your value. You are valuable, you have much to offer, and you are loved. I'm going to pull another card. I think I want to pull from the Indigo Angels again. I've got a lot of decks, and I just kind of vibe which deck to pull from. All right, I'm just going to cut one time. Let's see what we have here. Make sure I'm just getting one. Oh, we had her recently too. Freedom. The freedom to express yourself. The freedom to just take off and fly. See that? She's just free, not bound by thoughts, not bound by the past actions or words spoken. She's trusting herself, and she's flying free, knowing she is going to be of service and is already of service and giving to others in her own way, whether you are male or female or however you present or choose to present. We all have feminine parts to us. Okay, and that's the part that is the nurturer, and that's the part that is very, very creative. Let's go to freedom. This card answers your question by guiding you to seek greater freedom. Perhaps this comes from releasing something that no longer serves you. Excuse me. This card is also a confirmation that your prayers for freedom have been heard, and the angels are working to bring freedom into your life. As an indigo, you can sense when someone is being controlled or manipulated. You have an innate ability to see unnecessary restrictions and rules, but sometimes you may unknowingly impose your own restrictions and rules upon yourself. When you draw this card, it signals that you should release control over your desires. Freely dream big for yourself and this planet, because you are here for a purpose, and allow the angels to guide you with their eternal and infinite wisdom. Very, very nice. All right, we're going to go for one more. Let's choose a different deck here. I'm going to choose this one. Archangels Oracle cards. Let's see who shows up. These cards are all archangels, so they are giving us messages of how we can contact them personally and individually. Oh, got an itch here. All right, cut, cut, cut. And here we go. Wow. This is creative writing. All righty. Beautiful. Look at this magic wand she's got. This is Archangel Gabrielle, okay? Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen, an article, or book. Very nice. All right, I'm going to read to you about this card, creative writing. Creative writing. Your soul longs for creative expression through writing. I can help you schedule this activity. Honor any nudges that guide you to write. The writing may be for your own enjoyment or may be a cathartic experience of self-expression in a private journal. As you work with your connection to the written word, you may receive divine guidance to write articles or books for publication. Call upon me at any time to guide you through this process. This is Archangel Gabrielle, okay? Working with Archangel Gabrielle as the messenger angel. Gabrielle loves to help writers and journalists deliver healing messages. Like a loving coach, she'll urge you to delegate your time and energy toward writing. Gabrielle can also open doors that allow for publication of your books and articles if you ask for her assistance. That's right? It's Gabrielle. Most of all, she'll help you enjoy writing. How about that? You know, when I was in high school, the big gift to get for any holiday or your birthday was a diary. And the diary had kind of a flimsy little lock on it. Anybody who really wanted to get into it could have. But, you know, it was really wonderful as a teenager to write things in the diary of what I did and where I went and who I was with and who I had a crush on and what I was concerned and worried about. And there's a book called The Vein of Gold. And it talks about the writing pages. The writing pages are, and I did this years ago, the book is not a new book, but it's still very relevant. And with the morning pages, what you do is you just get a tablet and you pick up a pen and you start writing. And you don't think about what you're writing, you just write. You just start writing and it starts coming through you. And it's not necessarily things to be published, it's just you writing, and what you're doing is you're getting things out of your brain. I did The Vein of Gold and the writing pages years ago when I was in graduate school. And I remember writing things like, this is stupid, I don't have time for this, I need to be studying, why am I doing this? And then sooner or later, after a page, maybe 2 pages, I start getting down deeper, 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 deeper. When you write, you are accessing your subconscious mind. Very important, subconscious mind, because you don't really know a lot of what's down there. You don't really know. But if you start writing, you're opening the door to your subconscious mind. So you come up with things and you write down things that actually are very deeply meaningful for you. Whether it's issues, problems, challenges, trauma, whatever it is. Your writing, the very motion of doing this, actually opens the door to your subconscious. There's also another thing about writing. It's called writing with your non-dominant hand. So when you write with your non-dominant hand, it looks like a child's writing, And it's kind of your inner child, and you have your inner child say what's on their mind. And it might be something like, I'm little Elena. Why aren't you spending time with me? Why aren't you doing things that I like to do? Why are you working all the time? Why are you busy all the time? And then this hand is your adult, and this hand answers, I am really sorry that I haven't been paying attention to you. I realize how important you are to me, and I hope you do too. Whatever, you know, I'm just talking off the top of my head. But that's very revealing too, to do that. Writing with your, this is my non-dominant hand. Writing with your left hand, or your non-dominant hand, and then answering with your adult right hand. And you start a dialogue with yourself, and the same thing happens. Once again, you are accessing with your inner child hand, your non-dominant hand, your subconscious mind. Very powerful work. It's very powerful. Try it sometime. All right, let's see how we're doing here on the time. All right, I think we're going to go into the guided meditation right now. I've got some cards lined up here. And I'm starting to yawn a lot, so it must be time for us to go into the guided meditation and go into the parasympathetic mode, because I'm releasing like crazy. My nose is running, my eyes are watering, I'm yawning, so it's time for us to go. All right, so I'm going to look at the clock so that I can type below. By the way, in all of these, in the bottom, I always write in when the meditation actually starts, so that if you've listened to the card reading and you're not vibing to it, you've listened to it once, or maybe you just want to skip right through and go straight to the meditation, you can, because you'll see the time there. However, I will tell you that I was guided to do the cards in these guided meditations. When we did it live, I didn't use the cards because I was able to pick up on the energy of the people in the room. But I can't do that now because it's just me and my cat here, so in my living room. So I'm not picking up on the energies of anybody in the room because there's nobody here. So when I started doing this alone, by your request, when COVID began, I got the guidance to start using the cards. And the cards lead us to where we need to go. So we are going to begin momentarily. Okay. I like to do it on even numbers so I can remember what it is when I write it down. And we're going to start here in just a moment. Here we go. And we're going to start our guided meditation now. So make yourself comfortable. I suggest that you lie down, and I suggest that you prop your head so that your neck is comfortable, and that your knees are up and your feet are flat on the ground. So your feet are flat on whatever surface you're lying upon. Your knees come up, your butt is here, your back is here, your head is here, your neck is supported, okay? Right, it's time, right? Is that right? Yes, it is. All right. And so we're going to begin. You may want to also cover your eyes with an eye mask or a piece of cloth. Beginning now to notice your breathing. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And when you breathe out through your mouth, allow the sound to be a whooshing sound. Shh. The sound is a releasing of energy. And notice that as you release more energy, the sound coming out of your mouth on your exhale is not as strong, it's softer. Allow the sound to be a long sound. Let it be as long as you can make it be. That's it, getting all of the air out. Taking a breath again through the nose. Like getting air out of a balloon, releasing air out of a balloon. One more time. That's it. And feeling yourself relaxing more and more with every breath now. With every breath and every sound of my voice, feeling safe enough to drift and float into a deep space within that will be the appropriate space and depth for you at this time. I'm going to count from 5 down to 0, and each count will allow you to relax even more, feeling more and more comfortable. You may notice the sensations of moving into a deeper level of consciousness. Perhaps your eyes are watering. Perhaps your nose is running. Perhaps you're clearing your throat. Perhaps your mouth and lips feel dry. You may be yawning, coughing, sneezing. All of this is normal. All of this is just fine. This is simply a signal that you're going deeper and deeper and relaxing even more. Letting go. That's it. There's nowhere to be, nothing to do. To relax and let go is all that is required right now. And there is a part of you that has been waiting for you to do this. There's a part of you that wants very much to just let go and not do anything. This is the part of you that craves parasympathetic activity. The part of you that is sympathetic driven most of the time, that craves the parasympathetic opposite mode to balance you out. That's right. With each count now, your body relaxes even more. With each sound of my voice, your body relaxes even more. Going eventually to the comfortable depth perfect for you at this time. Beginning on the count of 5, as you feel the gentle relaxation starting at the top of your head, at the crown of your head. Feel it gently going down over your head in a wonderful, comfortable, warming sensation of relaxing and releasing. It continues to move down over your scalp, coming down over your face, down over your forehead, down through your nose, your sinuses, your cheeks, down through your jaw, allowing there to be a space between your upper and lower teeth. That's it. The jaw is soft. The teeth are separated. Feeling that wonderful sense of relaxation continuing down through the back of your neck, your cervical vertebrae, down into your back, through the front of your neck, down through your thyroid, down through your thymus. Your thymus you can tap to activate. Your thymus is where your T cells are made. The T cells are what are in the immune system to trap, negate, and fight off invaders. Your T cells enhance your immunity. So even now, as you tap on this area of your chest about 3 inches down from the indentation of the 2 collarbones, go to that hollow and down about 3 inches is your thymus. That's it. Just tapping it a few times. Your shoulders begin to relax. The upper shoulders coming down into the elbows, down into the forearms, down through the hands, the wrists, the fingers. Every breath releasing more and more. Every breath letting go more and more and more. On the count of 3, feeling the relaxing sensation coming down through your torso. And the relaxation is so deep that it moves from the front of your body all the way through your body to the back of your body, releasing all of those vertebrae, allowing there to be space between all of them. Softness. That's it. Letting go. The entire torso is releasing and relaxing now, all the way down the entire chest area, down into the digestive system, all of the organs in the digestive system, all of the organs in the torso, the liver, the gallbladder, the bile ducts, the spleen, the pancreas, the seed, coming down on the count of 2, moving down through the thighs, comfortable, easy, effortless. The energy moves down through the thighs, down through the knees, down through the calves. The entire body relaxing more and more, coming down to the ankles. All of the ankle area, all of the bones, ligaments, and tendons in the feet, letting go more and more and more. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 down to 0. And when I do, allow your consciousness to float on the sounds of the tones that you hear to take you even deeper still. Just use your imagination to imagine placing your consciousness on the sound current that you'll hear when I count to 0. Beginning to go deeper and deeper now, and getting ready to go even deeper still. Going from 1 down to 0. And drifting deeper and deeper. That's it. Just letting go. It feels so good to just let go. So wonderful to just relax and let go. If you are having thoughts, it is nothing to worry about. Thoughts are normal occurrences in the brain. Just allow yourself to notice them and allow them to pass on by. No need to attach yourself to them. That's it. going deeper and deeper and deeper, letting go more and more and more. If you feel like you're falling asleep, it's fine. It's merely yoga nidra, a state of being that is very fertile for planting seeds of what you want and desire in your life. You have a purpose. You are here to give of your talents and abilities to assist and help others. In your own way, you are a leader even if you lead one person out of the depths of despair. Remember that everyone has gifts, and you have gifts that are of value. Caring qualities, a sympathetic ear, a pat on the shoulder of understanding. It's as if you are waking up from a dream, and you merely have to open your eyes to remember that you are a creator. Remember that with each day and each morning, there's an opportunity to create again. Create what you wish. Create what you want. Create the best version of yourself. Trusting yourself is very important. Trust that when you speak up, you come from the first person, talking about what you want, how you feel, what you think. Trusting yourself and trusting a higher power can have profound effects in your life. Contrary to popular illusion, you do have the freedom. You have the freedom to think what you want to think. You have the freedom to think about yourself the way you want to think about yourself and the way you want others to think of you. Creative writing may be very helpful right now. Ask Archangel Gabrielle to help you. She's the angel of writing. Perhaps putting a pen to paper and just writing stream of consciousness will allow you to get rid of the distractions, the extraneous, superfluous, superficial conversations, so you can indeed move deeper. Everyone has something to say. Allow your voice to be heard. Going deeper and deeper and letting go more and more. Deeper and deeper and letting go more and more. Thinking of all of the blessings you have in your life. Allow them to roll through. That's it. Any sounds you hear that are regular, everyday, normal sounds. These sounds do not distract you. Instead, they allow you to go deeper and deeper into your own creative space, deep within, deep within. Using the sounds of the tone to harmonize every cell in your body, every cell in your body. take time for yourself every day. This equalizes you and balances you. Listening to these audios can be very helpful, allowing you to dump the junk, dump overwhelm. You are meant to be here to share your gifts. Wake up. Open your eyes. See that you have the power to create. And you are not bound by past experiences, words, relationships, or behaviors. Trust yourself. Now is the time to take off, take wing, to be free. The freedom to be who you truly are. The freedom to do what you came here to do. Perhaps writing will be helpful to you. Writing can access the subconscious parts of your mind. Write for yourself. Punctuation and spelling doesn't matter. Just let it flow. And remember, all is well. All is well. Thank you for spending this time with me. I look forward to seeing you again soon and sharing time with you again soon. Until that time comes, thank you and namaste.